Oh, that's sick. I'm gonna copy that. First, gotta get my reference. Gotta hop into incognito real quick. Cute anime girls. Bro, this is risky business searching this up. Fire. These are looking pretty good. My brother. What is this? Oh my. Okay, this is not safe for YouTube. All I'm trying to do is find some reference, dude. And why am I obliterated with some... Okay, wait. This one's fire. Sick. Okay. We're going to pretend that this was my very first time completing this and that I didn't try this again and have a mental breakdown because of it. So the trend is like, you're basically a freshman, you're a little shy, and then like once you become a senior, you're this badass and like you've come into yourself. So I'm just going to try and capture that shyness, that embarrassment you feel as a wee freshman. Damn, perfect circles are hard, but that's okay because we could just liquefy it. Still not perfect, but good enough. I think I'm gonna try and round the cheeks a little bit. Pause. This face is looking a little bit too much like an adult, so we're gonna just squish up the features. Okay, we don't want her looking like Megamind, so we're gonna quickly try and get some hair in here. I think I'm going for the pigtail look. I think that's what you call it. Hey, I know hair expert. I just draw things. Why do hands exist? If they're so hard to draw, bro, it's just not even real. Okay, she is looking a little too big. she got bigger arms than me. Yeah, we're gonna tidy that up a little bit. You know what? Seems like it's gonna be no bangs. Or does this count as side bangs? I don't. You know what? This is her hair. Okay, now time for the moment of truth. Time to flip the canvas. Let's see how this goes. No. Okay, it's not horrible, but there's some fixing to do for sure. Okay, boom, we have our sketch. Now it's on to the coloring. I can't stress to you guys enough how important it is to have a solid sketch down. For me personally, if I don't have a solid sketch, I usually like struggle so much more during the later parts of the painting. So I really do like to spend a little bit more time just to completely make sure everything in the sketch is just exactly how I wanted it. Dress is supposed to be black, but I'm just gonna put it onto the blue side because you don't always want to be working with blacks and whites. There's always some sort of color or hue attached to the dark. Or in simple terms, black no good, white no good, but light or dark color good. Okay, because these hair strands are going to be hanging loose, like you're going to be able to see through some of the hair. And so I just come in and take a brush or like a sharper brush, start erasing some of these hair strands back. And then go back in and just sort of almost randomly just put them back. Just so you get that effect of, hair that's not completely filled through. Let's add some blush to the cheeks. Okay, so basically I've darkened the line layer, and now I'm just going to try and refill those dark edges and redefine all those shapes. It seems a little redundant, but I don't know, that's just how I do my paintings. Because at the end of the day, the line layer's got to go. I try not get too caught up into the folds and details of these things. I just try and get the highlights, midtones, and shadows. And that's basically all I need to really define anything in a painting. Like if you've seen in the ribbon. Highlights, midtones, and shadows. And boom, you have a decent looking thing. Okay, time to add some of the hair above her face, because it's looking a little goofy. Notice how I'm not doing I'm not drawing individual hair strands. So I'm thinking about hair clumps instead of individual hair follicles. Now once I have the actual shape, now I could start adding just a few hair strands. Remember, it always goes from big, medium to small shapes. That's how you always want to think about it. Once you get the big shape down, then you can go to the medium shapes, and then you could finally add the little details. Okay, and there we have it. A nice quick sketch of our freshman. Now we just gotta do our big, badass, confident senior. Okay, for the senior version, I just need to make them look cool. Okay, that's the main goal. That's it. So I'm gonna try and give her like a cool pose, and we'll just see as we go along. Maybe she has glasses, sunglasses, like really big ones. Right, you know what? Round glasses are probably the way to go. So unsharpen the jaw. She's looking a little manly. There you go. Actually, we could give her, like, instead of having the long sleeve version, give her a short sleeve version. Ooh, I like that. There we go. Oh, I didn't put a nose on her. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking I'm gonna give her a yellow neck collar. Yeah, a yellow neck collar, just to replace the yellow ribbons that she had in her hair. Or maybe, what if I add like a bandana in here? That might be able to work. Maybe not. Okay, sketch done. Onto the coloring. I'm gonna color pix her skin. This time maybe add a lot more yellow. Not yellow, but a little bit of a tan going on. Oh, look at those clean erase. Oh, I spoke way too soon. Again, stealing the color from the freshman of it. I mean, why wouldn't I steal the color? That's just not efficient. What is it saying? Work smarter, not harder. Duh. You know what? What if the uniform was more like a vest? And there was like a undersleeve thingy going on. Okay, wait, let's just see how that will look. You know what? I think I actually like the sleeves better than the vest. So I'm going to keep it. But you know what? I'll just hide that layer for now. Time for some hair. Remember the technique. Kind of just overflow the hair out of the lines that you wanted. And then just start erasing. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And then just start erasing some of them. And then after you erase, start filling it in again. But this time with a little bit more curves and waves. There you have it. Some wavy hair. Okay, first things first, since it's really easy, I'm just gonna add some shading up in the hair. Right here, immediately. And since I'm kind of doing this more happy and like, I'm gonna make the colors a lot brighter and more saturated. I'm gonna add some of that signature blush. Add some shading here, around here. Just thinking about where the shadows are gonna be. But remember, you can't have everything be warm. There needs to be some grays and some blues to make the reds pop out. Look at that big smile. Jesus. You guys should see my face right now. I'm grinning end to end. And since the eyes are closed, I can do it really simple. Just a couple of lines just to suggest the eyelashes and stuff. And look at that. Now I could start erasing parts of the sketch that I don't want. Okay, now time for some glasses. This is going to be a little tricky, difficult. There you go. And now I could sort of copy and paste. And then just transform this one to match. Okay, now that I have the frame set, now I want to alpha lock the layer. And then just add some highlights where I feel like it. Actually, you know what? I could use the gold from her earrings and make these glasses gold. Oh my goodness. I am genius. Dude, sometimes my brain is just too large. Alright, sick. Adding the highlights on the glasses. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's try and do the earrings now. Let's see how they look. I'm gonna undo the hair just so I can see what I'm drawing. Wonderful. Okay, now so this front part obviously is gonna be in light, but watch me put some shadow on the back and it's gonna look 10 times more real. Make it a little darker. And boom. Okay, here I have my light and my shadow, but what's missing is the mid-tone. Okay, and that is desperately needed to give more shape. And boom, look at that. Isn't it so much better? If you guys are noticing, I'm doing such simple renderings. There's not even much going to it. There's not that much that I'm doing extra. Plus, I'm using mostly just a round brush. And the other brush that you see me use is literally just a round brush, but just slanted. Look at that forearm. Now I gotta be careful here. It's the hands again. So this time I'm just gonna try and make it simple, not go too crazy with the shading and stuff. And honestly, that's not all I might just do for that. Might darken it up here, add some shadow beneath that, and boom. Let's add the final details. I think it was like a white line going down here. There was some lines on the sleeves, but since that doesn't exist, what if we just add lines like that? Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so wonderful how just some small lines can just do wonderful things to your paintings. Let's add some stray hairs. You know what? We're lacking a hairline, so let's just hint at that. And there we have it, the senior version. Let me know what you think is the better version, but come on. If you really say, come on. If you say anything about the senior version, you're probably wrong. Alright, goodbye.